Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Delight. Yes, please make sure you like, comment, and share this video. Share to friends who need to see this. So, as we've talked about before, talking about how God became a man. Yes, emphasis on that. And don't forget that we're in the season of love. Mhm. So we see how that God loved us in John chapter 3, verse 16. That he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Yes, so we see in John chapter 1 from verse 1, it said, In the beginning, I'm reading KJV version. So read it here. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So he said, In the beginning was the Word, and he said that, and the Word was God. So the Word was God, right? Good. Let's move to verse 12. He said, But as many as received him, to them gave he power to children of God. Sorry about that. To those who believe in his name, who were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. So verse 14, which is our emphasis. We have, and the word became flesh. Chapter 12 verse 1 said, no, chapter 1 verse 1 says that, and the word was God, right? And it says in verse 14 that, and the word became flesh. What's the word? God, right? Good. So he said, and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. So we see that the word became flesh and dwelt among us. That means the word became someone like us. He became a man, and he said he dwelt among us. That means that he lived with us the same way we eat, the same way he did. He ate with us. What everything we did, he practically do the same thing. So that is what the Bible is talking about. We also see in 1 Timothy chapter 3 verse 16. He said, and without controversy, great is the mystery of godliness. God was manifested in the flesh. Do you hear that? No, I don't think so. Let's read it again. God was manifested in the flesh, justified in the spirit, seen by angels, preached among the Gentiles. So talking about God now, that he was seen in the flesh, he was manifested in the flesh. He was seen by people, right? Seen of angels. Preached among the Gentiles, believed on in the word, received up in glory. So who do we receive in the word? We receive the ministry of Jesus Christ. And who is that man? God. He is God. Jesus Christ is God in the flesh. So as we have seen in John chapter 1 from verse 1 that the word was God. And we see in verse 14 that the word was made flesh. And who's that word that was made flesh? Jesus Christ. And we also see in 1 Timothy chapter 3 verse 16 that God was manifested in the flesh. Not just in like that. We also see that people saw him. People lived with him. He lived with people rather. Yes. He was seen of people. It's not just that it was written down and without nobody seeing it. No, people actually saw Jesus. They saw God in the that's a big privilege. Like sometimes I just think sometimes I think about me being there at that time and seeing Jesus. Oh, it's a big privilege. Like seeing God in the flesh. So he was seen of angels and he was seen by people too. So he lived with people, ate like people, do things like people. He felt, he had feelings too, like people. Yes. So, why am I saying all this? It's just for you to believe that Jesus is God. That God is a man. And who is that man? Jesus Christ. Jesus became a man. Yes. That is why I just opened to you in the scriptures. If the scriptures is our authority, the Bible here, if it's our authority, then You should believe what is written inside. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, I'm going to see you in the next video. Definitely don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and share with friends, please. Let them see this. If truly you also believe this, please share with people. Comment. Bye guys. See you. Your favorite girl, Bye.